Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to tell you the main things about the history of McDonald's. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates. Grasp the history of two brothers who invented delicious fast food and have won the hearts of food lovers. In the vicinity of California lived two brothers named Richard and Maurice McDonald. They were called Dick and Mac for short. They had a keen interest in the field of cooking and restaurants. Dick and Mac McDonald shifted to California to find new and fresh opportunities unavailable in New England. They first tried entering the field of movies, but unluckily they failed. Consequently, they tried to prove their skills in the restaurant field and were proven successful. In 1940, they opened a restaurant named McDonald's Barbecue Restaurant. That was something massive, and it featured an extensive menu that drove the customers toward them. This restaurant made them quite a delight, and they were thrilled to grow in the industry. This restaurant was located in San Bernardino, California. In 1948, they chose to close the restaurant for renovation. They decided to make an opportunity for themselves by servicing people and selling the hamburgers at 15 cents. Their delivery was as fast as the speedy service system. This wonder of victory led to the franchising of 9 operating restaurant businesses. Also, they had a considerable signage board mentioning the theme line as 15 cents hamburgers. At San Bernardino, they added 2 more items, shakes and fries, to their menu. Altogether, they made a contract with 14 franchises and decided to sell them out. Another character in the frame arrived. A guy named Ray Kroc was their high school friend and a musician. Later, he used to sell paper cups. In 1939, he increased his way of earning a living by becoming the exclusive distributor of the Multi-Mixer, a milkshake mixing machine. In 1954, Kroc bothered the brothers to see how a little shop could sell so many milkshakes. He created a manageable, effective arrangement that allowed the brothers to generate significant food portions at low prices. A basic burger fetched 15 cents, about half the fee charged by competing eateries. The self-service table reduced the requirement for servers. The customers received their food quickly because hamburgers were prepared ahead of time, wrapped, and warmed under heat lamps. Perceiving an excellent outlook in their restaurant concept, Kroc attempted to begin a franchise plan for the McDonald brothers. On April 15, 1955, he initiated the first McDonald's franchise in Des Plaines, Illinois. In the same year, they launched the McDonald's Corporation, finally buying out the McDonald brothers in 1961. McDonald's outlets also had the chance of topping 1,000 stores opened just by the end of the decade. In 1961, the company's stock started trading publicly. This public announcement was a stepping stone towards the progress of the company. In 1963, the launch created the public reputation and fame of the company. It helped with the introduction of a jester named Ronald McDonald. Earlier, the tall yellow golden arch logo ruled the restaurant rooftops. In today's era, fancy and enduring logos dominate the industry, which McDonald's earned. The company prevails with the double arch M symbol. Also, it was considered to be one of the most abiding logos of all. Some of the products and signs defined the McDonald's brand. The Big Mac was introduced in 1968. The Egg Muffin introduced in 1973. McDonald's presented Happy Meals in 1979, and the Chicken McNuggets were later introduced in 1983. The great success continued to develop and grow domestically and globally. In 1967, it extended to Canada. Later in 1988, the company reached the lofty perch of 10,000 restaurants. In the early 21st century, the company operated more than 35,000 outlets in more than 100 countries. In the 1990s, the growth and development was so smooth that people opened a new McDonald's store in the globe every 5 hours. The company and its services were phenomenal as they provided fun, interaction, tempting food, and an exciting environment. It not only was liked by kids, but also by adults. Since the food provided by McDonald's was proven unhealthy and junky, they introduced healthy and veggie-filled items for their menu. In 2017, McDonald's released McVegan. The newly introduced item was filled with veggies and rich nutrients. This launch enabled customers to increase the sales of the company. After 2 years, the company started testing the vegan hamburger to eliminate extra fatty ingredients. The oversized hamburgers were reduced to the standard size, and in the US and Canada, the services began to be health conscious. They minimized the use of fat oils. These types of remedies made the people worry less and laugh a little more. McDonald's became the world's largest private employers. The company used to get several calls to increase the wage rate. It added the term McJob to the Merriam-Webster dictionary. This term meant a low-paying job. In the 20th century, McDonald's released some more contracts and delicious items other than just hamburgers, shakes and fries. The company moved to interchangeable limits and acquired various businesses like Chipotle Mexican Grill, Donato's Pizza, Boston Market and Aroma Cafe. The company also made a deal in the sandwich market chain. In late 2008, McDonald's didn't have a stake or ownership in any of the above said collaborations. McDonald's could now concentrate on its branding and services. That is why they shifted to their unique company, McDonald's. McDonald's was active in charitable work. In 1974, it joined Philadelphia Eagles star Fred Hill, whose daughters had been diagnosed with cancer, in creating the Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia. The residents allowed families to stay close to the hospital wherever their kids were receiving treatment. By the first decade of the 21st century, over 360 such homes existed around the world. The Ronald McDonald House charities conjointly support varied different efforts. All these efforts and risks that the McDonald's company took gave them fabulous rewards. Here is the climax of the history, where two brothers who had a great interest in food lay a foundation in marketing and business. That's all for today's video, and thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback with us in the comments section below. You can also suggest to us topics we should cover in our upcoming videos. Lastly, if you haven't already subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it. And if you want to watch more videos like this, press that bell button so you'll be notified each time I upload an interesting video to the channel. So we'll see you in the next video. Bye!